If you're a Black person, the relationship you have with your mom might be affecting you in some ways that you thought were normal or cultural. Let's get into it. A mother wound is considered having a mom that either was not there, either absent or passed away, or not emotionally attuned or available to you. And this can show up in Black men and Black women in different ways. Number one is the facade of perfection that comes from the mother wound. So in Black women, this shows up as trying to be the perfect spouse, perfect wife, perfect mom, perfect sister, perfect friend, perfect employee. Because often mothers that are emotionally unavailable, Black mothers are emotionally unavailable, that typically is because they're chasing that same patriarchal facade and that standard. So you're so busy trying to be a perfect version of all of these things that you end up emotionally unavailable to your children. And in Black women, we mimic that behavior and try to be perfect and also end up possibly emotionally unavailable. In Black men, this is why sometimes the standard is so high of picking a Black woman to be with. And you hear Black women say, oh, you want me to be like your mom, because that mother wound in him has him looking for that same perfection that his mom was trying to achieve. One of the other things that this shows up as is emotional mistrust. So if you had a mom that was always like snapping out or blowing up or whatever, what happens is you don't feel safe to trust her with your emotions because she can barely control her own emotions. So that can result in being emotionally shut down or not knowing how to create emotional boundaries in situations or in relationships, right? You can have anger that you don't know how to control, tears or anxiety that you don't know how to control, or you have a hard time trusting people with your emotions because that base was not solid. It also has relationship impact. So things like jumping into relationships that make you feel emotionally validated or needed. Again, Black women getting into situations which he needs me. It's a potential situation I can fix him, or Black men finding women that can fix you because you still feel that need for validation, right? It can show up as having anger when situations are not resolved fast enough. We see that happen in both Black men and Black women. That's why in Boondocks they said nigga moments, right? Someone steps on your shoe, they don't apologize fast enough, now you're about to pop off and fight. We see this happen all the time. Also, being overly critical of people is something that comes from a mother wound. Think about it, right? Being emotionally detached or being emotionally burned out, right? So in my next video, I'll talk about how you can heal that, but it is important to recognize that if you had a mom that was absent or emotionally unavailable, some of your patterns in how you think or deal in relationships may not be healthy, but that's just the first step. Once you realize it, you can start to heal.